This is the TV news for Wednesday, February 23rd, 2011. Brought to you by Cooking for Bachelors, the online cooking school for anyone who wants to learn to cook. Visit them at cookingforbachelors.tv. Hello, I'm Jeff Grimshaw. I don't want to start off by crying on camera like Glenn Beck or John Boehner, but what I am about to report is undoubtedly the saddest story that I have reported in my 18 months here at the tvnews.tv. And all kidding aside, it has to do with the lowly state of national hard news on TV in America today. Here's the headline. The BBC has announced that, quote, citing a greater need for impartial news in America, unquote, they will be ramping up their commitment to providing hard news coverage to America. So that's what it's come down to here in the States, huh? We are so preoccupied on fluff and opinion. We have so neglected our charge to report the events of the day in our world that the Brits, the limeys, no offense, feel it necessary to come in and fill the gaping hole in hard news here in America. Not too embarrassing, not too humiliating. Now, question. Who can we possibly hold responsible for this journalistic catastrophe? Not the viewers, not the advertisers, couldn't be the cable operators. Question for Fox News, MSNBC, and CNN. Who should we hold responsible? Or do you even care that none of you even remotely now keep the promise to deliver hard news to keep America well informed? So, we will be relegated to importing our hard news about America moving forward from overseas. San Frantastic. But keep this in mind, all of you 24-hour supposed news networks, that as your opinionated pundits rail about America exporting jobs overseas, and you do that constantly, what you were put on this earth to do, to report the real events that shape America and the world, will be done by utilizing overseas resources. You know what? In Britain, we would call that ironic.
Get ready for the TV industry celebration of 2011. It's happening this November, but the big announcement is coming in March. Stay tuned.
And now here's Susan Hibben with her Oscars edition of the Programming Pulse.
The Programming Pulse is brought to you by Way Out There. Now's your chance to get the Tonight Show of the paranormal. That's Way Out There.
If viewers are like me, they were most likely disappointed to hear that movie stars James Franco and Anne Hathaway would be hosting the Academy Awards. Come on, these people are movie stars. They couldn't possibly be fast enough and funny enough to handle the rigors of a mega live TV event like the Oscars, right? Well, not so fast, because according to ABC, these kids have been in training for the big telecast this Sunday night. Take a look.
All right, Hathaway. You ready?
Let's do this, Franco.
In January 2011, James Franco and Anne Hathaway enlisted in an intensive training camp for Oscar hosts. They devised a plan that focused on 3 key competencies: agility, strength, and speed.
Your record! Yes! All right!
Exercises like Oscar Run to the Podium tested their agility in the face of human obstacles.
It's Hollywood's biggest night. Watch by over a billion
While
people.
teleprompter speed trials readied them for the linguistic challenges that lay ahead.
Then we got it out of them!
Comprehensive drills prepared them for emergency situations, including
I want to thank my agent.
unacceptable
I wanna thank my
acceptance
mom. I want to
speeches.
save the environment.
Political
I want to
agenda!
save the turtles. I want to.
Smile.
Stage
The
intruders.
joy of an inchworm's small Oh, dude. Lower.
Got it.
Truly.
And
This is
costume
great here.
catastrophes.
Where's your mouth?
After weeks of tirelessly training, our fearless pair was finally ready to take on Hollywood's most esteemed icon.
Oscar!
James Franco and Anne Hathaway host Oscar. Live Sunday, February 27th on ABC.
Okay, well, if they can pull this kind of funny stuff off this Sunday night, all will be right with the Oscars. I'm Susan Hibben, and I'll be back with my special Checkles Oscars Report next Wednesday here at the tvnews.tv.
Well, okay, the TV news is this close to surpassing 300,000 views by top TV and new media pros. Have a look at our clout scores, and they measure our influence in social media within the TV industry. Not bad. Thank you, Clout.com. To become a big deal sponsor of the TV news, all you have to do is ping us with an email at advertise@thetvnews.tv. You know what? We would love to connect with you on Facebook, on Twitter, and on LinkedIn. And here's how we can connect. And that about does it for this edition of the TV News. I'm Jeff Grimshaw. We thank you very, very much for watching, and as always, go out and make it a good day.
The TV News has been brought to you by American Ingenuity TV. For all of your electronic marketing and creative challenges, American Ingenuity TV is simply the solution.